So probably like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, I asked just people who follow me, like, hey, would you like to see, you know, if I maybe broke down what I see in some of the propaganda and movies and so forth, and some of the actual art, because there is a lot of stuff that actually is truly really good art, and a lot of folks, the majority said yeah. So I've been thinking about how I want to approach that, and I think the first bit of it, and this is going to take me a little bit of thinking here of how to explain this, is how I view a lot of this stuff first. Like the sort of the, because I love all the cinematography and stuff. I think that stuff's all beautiful, but that's not really how I see a lot of art. I'm kind of a get to the point, cut to the chase kind of guy. I know it doesn't seem like that with these conversations, but I get ahead of the reveal very quickly, and it's just the way my mind works, I guess. Anyway, and sometimes you can see movies that are supposed to be just, fun propaganda, but then you look a little deeper and you're like, no, there's actually a lot more here. There's a lot more here to take in than what we first thought. So a good example would be like probably the most obvious example of this is like Idiocracy. It's supposed to be a cute, funny, clever, goofy movie, but there's a lot more to unpack with that movie if you really watch it, right? There's a ton to unpack with that. So I was thinking about this with John Wick. Now, I'm not a terribly big action movie fan, although John Wick is interesting, and it's because of one of the ancillary characters. Don't get me wrong, Keanu is awesome. Everybody loves Keanu, but I cannot remember the actor's name. But anyway, he's the guy who always says, without rules, we're no better than animals, and we all know that. I think instinctively, kind of people know that. I think we forget it, and then we're reminded of this kind of stuff. And of all places, like kind of just sort of an action movie that's a little over the top in my view, but they're good nonetheless, but a little over the top. I don't know how else to explain this, but like that statement has stuck with me for quite some time, and I think it's because if nobody else is playing by any of the supposed rules, the rules that they're telling you to play by, and they're doing whatever they want, then how is that a game?